I guess I pissed off a few people with my post on my community tab on this channel. That's where that post is made, on my community tab, where I've been posting for, I think, more than a year. I've been posting stuff on there, not related to woodworking, so it should have came as no surprise to anybody that has been a subscriber to this channel to see something different posted there. I've said this time and again, it's almost like a broken record. This is not my woodworking channel. Woodworking generally doesn't happen here. Sometimes I'll talk about woodworking, but that's mostly what I do here, talking. I'll talk about stuff that I'm doing, or I'll talk about things that are of interest to me. Okay? And I made that, I don't know, I get these ideas every once in a while, and it's just to get a rise out of people, to see what the reaction would be. I had this idea for posting the Tarkin Invader picture as an example of recognizing the bad guys, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you something about myself that you should already know if you're like a lot of people claim to be a long-time viewer of this channel. If you're a long-time viewer of this channel, you've probably seen my other videos where I talk about this subject. All right? I am not a conservative. I am not a liberal in the term that a lot of people understand liberal to mean these days, which is a total co-op of what it used to mean. Liberal actually means free. So in that regard, I am liberal, okay? Because I value freedom above anything else, especially freedom of speech. All right? The ability to say what's on your mind without somebody trying to put their boot on your neck. So the best way to describe myself is apolitical. I am not political. And I've said this in videos before. Whenever I choose to talk about this topic, people take it as political, okay? Political is talking about politicians and, you know, my preference for one over the other. I have no preference for any politician ever. They are all the lowest of the low. I've said this before in a video too. So I just grabbed the two most recent ones that people have been duped by into thinking that they're actually good people, and use that to go in that picture above Tarkin Invader. All right, I thought it was funny, actually. You got Biden there. He looks very much like, what's his name? I can't remember his name off the top of my head. I keep thinking Charles Dance, because I was thinking Charles Dance. They should have used Charles Dance in that movie where they substituted, because he's dead, right? He's long dead. And so they brought him back to life digitally, and he didn't look real. I was thinking that they should have used Charles Dance instead. So I was thinking Charles Dance. But anyway, so Biden looks like him a little bit. And then Harris being black, I mean, there's Vader, you know, I thought it was funny. I thought it was hilarious, actually. But people don't have a sense of humor. They take offense to everything. They don't bother to say, well, I wonder what's John trying to say here. They just jump to the conclusion that best fits what they're thinking at the time. You know, it usually fits with their outrage that they're feeling. Hey, I voted for that guy, and here he is putting him down, saying he's a bad guy. Well, I think all politicians are bad guys. So I could have I did, actually. I posted one a few weeks back with Trump with a crown on his head. And I'm sure all the people that are on that side of things thought I was hating on Trump. And everybody else that's on the other side of this thought I was hating on Trump too, but was, hey, good for you. So I didn't get I didn't get slammed to the mat from them. Instead, I got picked on from the other side. But as usual, the other side is not as aggressive as the side that these other ones are on, okay? So you can say left, you can say right, but there's really no distinction these days between, say, what is called Democrat in the States. Okay, because I'm in Canada. That was the other thing. People ask, why are you commenting on U.S. politics? Why? Like, I'll get into that in a second. But there's really no difference between the Democrat and the Republican as far as when they get in office. They both do almost exactly the same thing. I mean, Trump talked about all the things that he was going to do when he got in, drain the swamp, you know, make America great again. And he actually fooled some people into thinking he did that, when in actual fact he didn't. All you need to do is open your eyes and look and see that that's not the case. You know, I talked about the deficit and how big it was getting under Biden, under Obama, and all this stuff, and how he's going to, you know, trim that back. Nothing, did none of that. Spending went up. You know, the deficits went up. Now, as for why I'm commenting on things that happened in the U.S., I think it's a damn shame, you know, that the one country on the planet so far that was actually founded on the ideas of freedom is being destroyed. And people are completely blind to it. And it's not only that, they're blind to it. They don't want to know. So they get upset whenever they hear someone say something. So yeah, that's the long and the short of it. Once again, I said this several times in the past. This is my talking channel. This is my non-working channel. So if you're not into the kind of stuff that you may be, you know, you may see, like, you know, if you're walking down the street and some old man flashes you, right? Because people act like what I'm doing is worse, exposing them to these evil thoughts of freedom and freedom of speech. You know, if you're not interested in seeing that, you want to avoid that at all costs, then unsubscribe to this channel. Stay subscribed to my woodworking channel, which is my main channel. It's hard to miss. I almost have 1 million subscribers on there. If you're one of them, thank you for watching. If you're watching there, that is. But if you're here on this channel thinking it's the same thing, then now's your opportunity, once again, to leave, right? I won't be offended. I won't be hurt. I'm not looking to up my subscription count on this channel. That's not what I'm doing here, okay? I talk about things that are of interest to me on this channel, to the people that want to hear, all right? So if you're not one of those, see ya.